Show us. That doesn't really work, does it? Have you tried? Oh, that's good. Oh, fantastic. Oh, fantastic. Better. So much better. What a fantastic, fantastic tune. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Young man, there's no need to feel down. Young man, pick yourself off the ground. I've been Donald Trump. Thank you and good night.
Then what size?
This one's from Jeremy in Wisconsin. And it says, Toffee Brand Coffee is the best coffee in the world. Thanks for the grift.
Anyway, I'm going to find out who this quartering character is. And when I do, he's going to get a bit of the old ice troll treatment.
Went from loathing Brie Larson to being the unofficial #1 fan site for Brie Larson.
How about a handshake? You're gonna give me your jacket, your helmet, and your motorcycle, and in return, I'm gonna let you keep your hand.
Well. The prodigal daughter has returned from the big time up at the Pentagon.
Yes, I went to the Pentagon and I am now fully operational as a PSYOP member. So don't worry, I'm here to promote the Texas agenda.
Well, I know you already caused a major lawsuit. So, I mean, that's
that's news to me.
Yeah, the New York Times is suing the Pentagon over you.
Me specifically.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
I poured through the documents hoping, praying that your name would be in there. But sadly, it was
It's
not.
that thing where it's like, I kind of want to be mentioned, but also, no, I don't.
I did. I was like, I could clickbait this. I'm like,
It's like 50-50, right? I got to get a lawyer, but then also like, it could be useful. No, I really miss you guys. It's so funny. Yeah, like all week I was wearing like business professional and like, you know, in this like corporate fluorescent room to whatever. And like, I really do miss Astrocast a lot when I don't get to do it, but it was a cool experience.
I was looking for you. I was seeing some people like posting pictures and I was like, is she in there? There were a lot of nondescript
shot. And I have a couple other I'm going to post. It's funny to do this. So like, I don't know how much you want me to talk about it, but we did like a
it's kind of a big deal. Melanie and I spent Tuesday memeing for an hour.
We did.
We accomplished nothing because Mom wasn't here, so we were completely off the rails.
I gotta get y'all's take on this Franklin meme. I was like trying to think of what to send you, but I haven't been able to keep up with
I'm unfamiliar. Is Franklin the new Pepe? Is that what it is?
Is that the turtle? Franklin
the turtle. Like I watched his show as a like toddler, and then I guess when it turned into a meme, they made it worse by issuing that like, do not use our image. We are for unity. And now it's just like
that's the number one. That was like when the creator of Pepe came out and he's like, but Pepe's not political. I'm like, dude.
I've seen the memes of Franklin with a gun with some like AR or something. Those are pretty dope.
Yeah, Pete Hegseth shared one and then it just like exploded. No, I mean, it's interesting to see the reaction to this newly credentialed press corps at the Pentagon, in part because I think there are parts of independent media that are, you know, very professional and like when we did our media row, they have their backdrops, they have their cameras. Like I have a producer that came with me. I have camera and stuff like that. I'm going to release my interview later.
But
we also get like a mix, right? So like one of the people I recommend everyone follow right now is a guy named John Conrad, who I met this week. And he basically specializes in everything boats. He's a former member of the Merchant Marines. And his questions, like every time someone from the Navy would come through, he'd be like, so why aren't we producing any ships? You guys are years and years behind on this. Where is this thing? Like, it's so interesting to see how compared to sort of like corporate media, which has a place in the world, right? Like, you know, whatever. There's this huge breadth of experience and also specialty when you get these independent and sort of new media outlets. So I'm actually really excited about it.
Did you ask a question?
I did. I asked like questions individually, and I didn't get called on, sadly, during any of the open things.
Did you make the noise when you raised your hand? You've got to do. You can't just.
I snapped my fingers. It was like.
Oh, okay. The snapping is good too. Yeah.
No, I didn't do that.
Okay.
The thing that bothered me, and I'll be honest with you, is the big criticism of Pete Hegseth the last couple months is that he hasn't like appeared in the press.
I know he was hardly there.
And then he like. What we got there on Wednesday and they're like, it's going to be on the record. And they're like, actually, it's going to be off the record, which I had been told originally. It kind of like went back and forth in the weeks leading up. And he was great. You know, he took a picture with all of us. Like, it's not that he's not friendly, but I feel like we haven't totally turned the corner and embraced this like full transparency thing that the Department of War is presenting until we get an on the record briefing with Pete Hegseth. That's my personal opinion. But
do you want to know what that's a complaint. I think I have a complaint too.
Okay,
and it's that both of you have continued to defy my very clear orders.
No, I didn't.
Halloween.
There's a Christmas tree.
That's bullshit.
There's a Christmas
I fell down
tree.
I'm so sorry. That was me.
Yeah, I did.
I have no excuse.
Look at this. I got quartering colored ornaments. I got garland.
I gotta break out my big tree. I'll do it.
Thing.
I'll have my big tree up.
Chat. Melanie, chat said they're not going to go to your Wednesday super chats and give you all those red super chats anymore until you decorate.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Red is for Christmas,
Good
Melanie.
to
We have
know.
failed.
Yeah.
Good to know.
I couldn't tell what that was in the back corner there. I was like, I see a dog/cat bed.
Yeah,
But then I was
there's
like,
a little. It's so blurry.
Yeah, that's the problem with mine. Like I started decorating it. Like it was actually hard to find. Like I got like quartering colored, like black, blue, and white.
Unfortunately, your brand
Love
colors are
it.
black, gray,
Yeah.
and blue.
You find black Christmas ornaments.
Oh no, I think they look cool. But if you, in
Yeah.
terms of standing out, I could understand where you're like,
Yeah.
you're blending in a little bit.
Yeah, well that, and they didn't come with any hooks. They only
Oh,
came
I know,
with
separately.
like the ribbon, and it was like I tried to put the ribbon through, and it was just like unbraiding in my hands. It was the cheapest garbage imaginable. So I have to get some hooks, and you can't really see them anyway because of the way my focus is. But
I think you
yeah,
should run a big red ribbon, like weave it into your tree, because it'll match your garland. That's looking so
oh,
good.
it'll pop out more.
Oh.
Yeah, I could do
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I could do that. I have these. I have to put these little guys up too. Still, like I have to, my little. I put
Little
my
stockings.
my little
Aw,
stockings for the
yeah.
cats and stuff.
How cute.
So I gotta do those, and then I will be. The house is fully Christmas. I brought up 21 tubs of Christmas decorations, and they are all up. All floors, all 3 floors of the house have Christmas decorations on them.
Love it.
Really?
Yeah.
This is
Even
Mr.
like down
Ordering
here in the
More, and I
basement.
love it.
Yeah, she went bonkers on day after Thanksgiving. I think she spent like 12 hours decorating and placing each individual snowman. I think she has a couple of hundred snowmen that come out. She has a problem with collecting
No.
snowmen.
Proud.
So they all have to go in different spots, and now they've started creeping down here into my space, but that's all right. Lots of
She wants your life to be festive.
I
Man.
know, it's really annoying. So we have the J6 pipe bomber arrested finally, and shockingly, they're saying anarchist, but then some outlets are saying he's Antifa. One thing I don't know is that if the bombs that he placed were ever really actually functional. Like there was a kitchen timer. He did have black powder in them. So there was powder. There was a kitchen timer. But it almost looked like a cartoon bomb to me.
Does this
go ahead.
does it matter? Like, this is one of these crimes. Like, if you place an incendiary device that actually could never have worked ever, I think the intention was still potentially to cause damage. So what do we charge you on? Intention or like actual?
Well, it'd
like,
be probably
potential-
some sort of terrorism charge, maybe. I don't know.
right?
But I do think it does matter if the device was supposed to blow up and didn't. Like
Right.
that
does
matters to
matter.
me.
Yeah.
Like, but he did put black powder in it. So I don't know if he was just trying to scare people, then why do you put black powder in it?
That's true.
Why don't you just leave it empty? Because no one would have like seen it and be like, wait, I better open that up before I
Right.
see if it's real or not.
Do you think that his defense is going to be this was a performance art piece and
Yes.
actually it was never, and I just wanted to start a conversation?
Yeah. Because he put one at the Democrat, RNC, and the Republican headquarters.
So how do we not know that this is some kind of plant to like cause division in general?
Well, that's what
Well-
people think. People are calling him a patsy now.
He might be.
I noticed that like Fox noted this in their article that Dan Bongino had suggested it was an inside job pre his position in the FBI, and so now it's sort of like, so who is this guy? Like, are we going to get some inside job confirmation, or are we saying this is just a random guy who's gone to some sort of ideological extreme?
Well, if this is his house, it's a pretty nice joint, unless he still lives with his parents.
He's pretty. I mean, well, no, he's like born in 1995, I think, from what I've seen.
Yeah, I mean, he
back.
could still live at home, but like, this is like a cartoon bomb. Like it's like it's exactly what I would draw if I was like, draw a pipe bomb. But it did have black powder. Now, 2 weeks ago, what do you guys make of the timing? Like 2 or 3 weeks ago, get that loser off the screen.
Have you been reading the reviews of her holiday special,
She's
Meghan
getting
Markle?
killed. She's getting
Oh
killed.
my gosh.
Oh,
We should
Yeah.
talk about that and we should all
Yeah.
review it.
Yeah. So like 2 or 3 weeks ago, they had gate matched, which just means they had video footage of somebody and then they have video footage of someone else, and then their walks matched. I don't actually think that'd be enough to even probably get a warrant. I don't know that answer for sure, but the person that they matched was, if I remember correctly, a Capitol police officer who now works for the CIA. So it's like, well, and then magically 2 weeks later we have this guy.
Yeah.
Like
It was
that.
a female
Yes.
former capital, right?
Yep.
And there was sort of this like, yeah, they matched, but how reliable is this science? That's what I remember being the spin right afterwards. Like,
But there was
who is
something
to
else too,
say?
right? Like she was right next door to, there was some proximity thing where she was in the area where I forget, like the Uber dropped this person off in the area, and then they said she was just playing with puppies or something like that. Like she didn't, I don't know. There was some suspicion. I just think that, like, man, if you're worried about, if you're trying to like debunk conspiracies, by the way, what I haven't said is this is the same person they suspected 4 years ago, by the way. So either,
So what happened?
right.
What was
Yeah.
this delay?
So now, exactly. So either the Biden DOJ sat on this because they knew it was bad they could use it against Trump. Totally possible. Honestly, like it's almost 50-50 for me. They either sat on this or like refused to connect the dots, or this is a patsy. Like it
You
just
think they
feels
would've-
like, what the
You
hell?
think they would have sat on it because it was bad for Trump? I think the Biden
Because they could use it against Trump.
See, I
So
think
they-
they would have sat on it if it was bad for them. They'd be like, we don't know, at large mystery.
Well, that's true too, but I think that angle is true. But I also think without an arrest, they could imply that it was a Trump supporter. You know what I mean? Just like they did with the Epstein files.
Oh,
So for all those years, they're like, well, some deranged Trumper placed these bombs. And like, I don't think that that's the case. I think we're going to find out that this person was definitely affiliated with Antifa. And it's going to be a leftist. The anarchist thing, I mean, Michael Malice is an anarchist. This guy isn't really an anarchist. He just won't
Anarchists come in all shapes and sizes, I would say, but like
be. Yeah.
in America, the people who tend to be the most willing to do this, I would say, is typically Antifa related.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I just don't think.
Well,
we have this like
the
weird
Unabomber
intellectual
was an
class for-
anarchist, right? Like
Yeah,
you would
he
say
was.
that.
I mean,
But
I would
he-
say that probably.
But like that, I mean, that's a long time ago. But like
And I don't know that-
modern day, it's Antifa.
Well, it's like, and this is no offense to any anarchists who identify differently, but like so many of our prominent anarchist figures these days are almost like pseudo intellectuals.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like they're not exactly what you're thinking of in terms of like running through the streets and causing mayhem.
Yeah. Yeah, they are not. Let's see. Brian Cole, the J6 pipe bomber, is from a family that runs a bail bond service for illegal immigrants.
Oh,
They were represented by Ben Crump. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he wasn't MAGA.
yeah.
Man.
Wow.
J6 pipe bomber and his family are anti-Trump leftists. So there
Yeah.
we go. Like, there are new reports that the man is potentially tied to a terror group, Antifa. Again, you got to be careful when people say, like on X, when they'll be like, report, and then they say something outlandish, and they
Yeah.
don't link an article below it. And I'm like, then now I have to Google where you're getting this from.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but certainly his family runs some pro-immigrant, law firm. Probably not going to be a right winger. Probably not.
yeah.
I'd be curious to know if they're getting any like federal funding, any federal subsidy for their work. You know, there are so
Oh,
many
yeah,
like
you
black
know they
panel
are.
NGOs to
Yeah.
support illegal immigration.
This is they were getting USAID money,
Oh,
somewhere
for
along
sure.
that. Yeah, so they have. Sorry, I didn't realize this wasn't on the screen, but Yeah, here's his family getting represented by Ben Crump. You know, I don't know. I don't know. It's the biggest question I have is, why did we have all this information? Like, we had the MetroCard linked. We had all these other links 4 or 5 years ago, but nothing. Suddenly someone says it was the CIA, and then 2 weeks later, like, whoop, here we go. Looks like these dots do connect. I guess a trial will tell us a lot. Like, if there's a trial, he goes through with it, he speaks at his trial, he says why he did it, then I'll be a little more like, okay, they finally got him. If he accidentally hangs himself, if the trial is derailed, he gets some sort of plea deal, then, I don't think this does much.
The one that gets me. I'm like, if he just gets offered a plea deal, they're like, you're never going to beat this charge. And so just plead guilty. Like, the answer is totally buried. I don't know that that's exactly how it's going to play out, but hypothetically. Yeah.
I mean, I think this is a win for Kash Patel in a world where he desperately needs wins.
He does.
This dude,
and a youth large jacket, I heard.
Youth large or women's medium. Yeah. Like, he desperately needs this win. So part of me just kind of really hopes that he gets it. Like, that this is really the guy. Now, I want to know why, how, who was involved when they sat on this for 4 years. Like, that's very odd to me. But
right. Is the question, like, it was a decision by Biden's DOJ to not move forward with this, and although it's been a year in, it was the Trump administration's intention to bring this to light and to trial the whole time, and that's why we're getting it now. It's hard to say. It's sort of funny to me that, like, I feel like this isn't being that widely covered. Like, I feel like
nobody. I don't even think Tim did a video on it yet.
I know.
Like, it's not even on the homepage.
Yesterday, there was his name, and like normally, I feel like I could go to X and see like all the information about it.
Yeah,
like,
his social media
there's a lot of stuff going on, but it is interesting that I feel like, is this sort of a memory hold story? Like, why is this not getting sort of the attention that I think it should?
This is one of the biggest things people were complaining about Kash Patel not doing. And those same people are not talking about the fact that they got the guy. Like,
right.
I do like, Tim did do a video. Oh, okay. Tim did cover it.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, like, mainstream media, I mean, it was on the front page for like 2 seconds. And then it's not even trending on X. Like,
I want to know if this guy's social media pages have been mysteriously wiped or non-existent.
Shut up, Jeremy. It's #1 trending on X right now. Okay. Finally.
Well, I mean, like, but again, this came out yesterday.
So
I mean, it takes time to dig stuff. It's just like it just seems slightly slow to me to like get the interest. I don't know.
He's an anarchist living in a $700,000 house.
Somebody look up.
Where is this guy's social media pages? If he clearly had some sort of, political, like, strong political stance, anarchist stance, and all this stuff, typically, you could find an X account, at least a Facebook page.
How come we haven't found that yet?
Yeah.
They do have. Their home was being seized by the government.
Interesting.
Oh.
This was back
Federal
in
taxing.
2019, a federal taxing of almost $300,000. So perhaps we have motivation.
Okay.
Perhaps we have motivation there. Go ahead. Oh, look, Pam Bondi's on Fox News, everybody. All right, ladies.
Well, she's at her department, at least. It's like Fox News.
Oh, and here we have
office,
Kash.
to be fair.
Here we have Kash. Somebody has vibrating anal beads, and I don't have the remote Patel stance here. Let's see what he's got.
Early this morning, Brian Cole Jr. was arrested and charged.
God, she just loves to be the face of.
with placing the pipe bombs.
Oh, here's
at the
Danny
RNC.
Boy too. Look at, why do they both sound like seriously? It's like someone's got the remote, like, bzzz, and they're just like standing there, like they don't know when it's going to happen.
And the DNC
They have
on
on-camera experience,
Yeah, I don't know why they.
2021. He has been charged with violating 18 USC 844, which is use of an explosive device.
That's it?
This
No terrorism
investigation
charge?
is ongoing. As we speak, search warrants are being executed, and there could be more charges to come.
Okay.
I'm going to let our U.S. attorney discuss that shortly. This was the work of...
Oh, she just burped on camera. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Poor
Yeah,
Bondi.
it was like
The
one
mic
of the,
picked it up.
yeah, it was like one of those. It's not like a burp, but it's like a gargle that comes out or whatever. Yeah, at least it wasn't a fart, I guess.
Is to come. I'm going to let our U.S. attorney discuss that shortly. This was
Oh no!
the work of multiple agencies working together. This morning's operation was carried out safely and successfully. Early.
I mean, fine. Cash needed a win. People that were complaining about the pipe bomber, I mean, you got to give them the win, I guess. You know,
Yeah.
they
Maybe that's why. Maybe it's less to do with the CIA and more the fact that he has been having kind of a rough time with the
He's like,
security
for
protection
frick's
for his
sake, can
girlfriend.
somebody?
And the jacket, and he's like, look, we got to move forward with this right now. Like, we have to get control of our narrative, which is sort of a whole DOJ-wide issue if Kash Patel is potentially being a distraction. Hypothetically, we should get answers and justice because it's the right thing to do, not to, like, change the narrative. A little bit of a cynical take for me, I guess.
Yeah. It's fine. It's hard to not be cynical. I don't want to be cynical anymore. Like, I feel like I've gotten blackpilled. And like, I need to go to church more, maybe. Like, I don't, I feel, well, because we haven't been able to go physically.
Oh, yeah.
It makes
It's
a
just not the
difference.
same watching it at home.
That's
not the same. We try to watch it, like, we watch it at the time. We don't like just watch it whenever, we watch the live stream when it's on. But like, I don't feel like invigorated by service the same way I do from actually going.
Yeah.
But hopefully after this week, well, actually, no, it's going to be another 2 months probably before we can go. But I don't know. Like, I think there's so much apathy that like this should be a big win. Like this should be because this was a conspiracy for the past 6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 years. And like they solved it. So I guess, do you think that this will play out for him at all?
Play out for Kash or play out for...
Yeah, like, will
Brent?
this get people off Cash's back at all?
Well, it's... if it was meant to save Kash Patel, maybe he should have been the one making the announcement.
Yeah.
Or he was, like, a
Right.
supporting member.
Pam Bondi is not letting him.
And maybe that's not the point, like if she's the head of the DOJ, that's who it should come from. Okay, one of the challenges is like it will kind of get like it will distract. I don't know that people will attribute it to Kash and his office, maybe in the way that would be beneficial to him. But it seems almost like it's getting clobbered by like just any other fight right now. Instead of it being like, look, we've accomplished this thing. A lot of the news cycle, a lot of eyes are on like we mentioned before, the lawsuit against the Pentagon from the New York Times and the fighting between like the media and whatever. Like it seems like it's getting lost. And
the Candace Owens versus TPUSA.
Right. Like all of the fights are taking priority, and that will also sort of like sink whatever's going on with Kash Patel in terms of importance. But this itself is an important development, and I wish that it was getting a little bit more gravity.
Yeah, and I think like, Rumble's preempting us on the homepage for, Trump Jr. with Kash Patel right now. So Kash is doing his victory lap.
He's returning to podcasting?
Well, no, he's on Trump Jr.'s show.
I guess, this isn't a podcast, it's a show.
By the way, no big deal. We're not on the homepage, but we have more people watching than Don Jr. does. No big deal.
We appreciate.
Yeah, no big deal. But look, if before the end of the year we get the Epstein files and they're not redacted into oblivion, like I believe they will be.
Yeah.
I'd say that this is, you got to give I don't like Kash Patel. I mean, no, let me reword that. I don't think he's done a good job, but I will have to eat a little bit of crow if the Epstein files come out and they're not actually look, Bill Clinton's not going to be named. All right, everyone, just manage your expectations. But if he gets out what he can get out, I can't. I guess I can't. I don't know what else to say. Like, okay, you got to give it to him. Yeah. And then if he, gets us some more information on Thomas Matthew Crooks, that would be good.
How many more days until the Epstein files are supposed to be released?
Chad probably knows. There's probably a countdown, but it's this month.
I'm thinking are we in the 2-week mark now? I mean, it's coming up. I remember thinking it's like,
I guess it's like 20 days. Yeah, it's probably like 20. It's probably right before Christmas.
I don't think we're gonna get something real. We're just gonna get the shut up list. Here you go. Fine, take this. All these it's been cleaned up and all this stuff. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna get anything actually real.
Look what JC Denton said in chat. At Hannah Claire, your presence on Quartercast is the highlight of my week. It kicks a crap ton of ash, and it pulverizes powerless progressives.
That's so nice.
Oh, wait. They're going to refund the super chat. I know what it's going to be.
Wait, he left one yesterday and became a member, though.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Or no, it was the day before yesterday.
Yeah, all right. So I'll
Did he refund it? I think he's for real. You're really sus of this guy.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's every time. It's because of the way
he. Thanks.
No, well, that's part of it. But it's because when people word super chats weirdly, I think they're trying to get me to say something I shouldn't say.
Oh, I get that.
That's why. It's not anything about JC. Yeah, it's just when somebody's it's an acronym I'm going to say the N-word or something without knowing it kind of thing.
Get it.
Yeah.
It's a part of online media that I feel like you could not explain this to a seasoned Fox News host.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You got even I'm not ragging on them. It's just such a different environment. If you had one of them come in here and you're like, okay, but read the super chats, they wouldn't know to look for stuff like this.
Yeah.
They'd be like, happy birthday to my dude, Nick Gurr.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Right. Exactly. It'd be like those videos of all those Peloton people. There's have you ever seen those Peloton people getting owned videos?
Oh,
let me grab one here. They're funny. Peloton.
I remember when Peloton was weren't they banning people whose usernames were MAGA 1776 or whatever?
Yeah,
they didn't any pro-Trump names.
They were doing a lot of nonsense like that. This is here.
Genitalia, happy 1000. You totally got me with that name. You totally got me with that name.
We're supposed to work out during this.
Yeah. Look at her face. You could always watch them realize it in real time.
Droopy balls. No.
No mistakes. What is going on?
Loose cunt.
Nice try. Nice try.
You're not gonna get me, Lou. I see you, Lou.
Somebody tried to get me with a leaderboard name just now. Yep. I'm looking at high heel. High heel.
Is that Easy E?
Huge. I'm not going to say the rest of it.
And huge Janus tapping at my leaderboard.
Second one is Beaver. I'm not saying the first one.
Eating beaver.
Leanne's bra. What's this?
You got me.
Coming in strong at home. Jack Mayhofer.
Jack Mayhofer.
I see you. Norma Stitz. Oh, see, it didn't really work that well.
Capty's nuts. You straight people are these easiest sexual things, okay? I've seen it, I've done it. All right, I don't need to see this shit.
Anyway, these guys are not prepared.
They're not prepared. They're also able to kind of laugh at it. But
as long as you don't freak out, dude, who cares? These people are probably paying Peloton $25 a month to to work out.
And also, I bet a lot of this happened during. I mean, I could be wrong, but a lot of those might have been COVID.
For sure, yeah.
Because that's when Peloton was so they had big layoffs after COVID.
Well, my wife really wanted one, and then you find out you have to buy these special shoes that clip into it, and they didn't make my size. First of all, shucks.
Rude.
Yeah, but then they started to get woke and do some stupid shit. and pull sponsorships from people who were, I think they famously pulled a sponsorship from Theo Vaughn when Dana White was on, and Dana White literally was like, oh yeah, and he pulled all their shit out of every one of his gyms. Like there was like, I wonder, Dana White Peloton, I think. And that was a big hit. I better be careful. Scrolling down here. Here it is. Okay. Yeah, this is 2023.
Peloton was we just got an update.
It was Peloton?
Was the people who wanted an ad out. Peloton. And meanwhile, you have RFK.
So Peloton.
Yeah.
What do they sell? Fucking bikes? The stationary bikes?
Yeah, dude.
Peloton sells stationary bikes, and they got a problem with Robert fucking Kennedy.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Peloton. Who the fuck are they?
Yeah,
right? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. Oops.
Fucking Peloton bitching about Robert Kennedy.
Yeah, dude. You want to go nowhere?
Who's the CEO of Peloton?
This is, I don't think Theo. I think Theo's like, oh shit. Like I think he's
this fucking lamb, dude. Hey, you know what gets you further than Peloton? Hitchhiking. Okay.
Barry McCarthy.
This fucking wiener schnitzel, huh?
Let's see Barry McCarthy.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh fucking yeah. Products and you fuck them.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, I think he said it right. Wait.
Ring-a-ling, dude.
There you go.
They've been giving Pelotons to fucking vagrants, so that's why they're not leaving.
Yeah. Fuck you, Peloton.
Yeah.
Do we have Pelotons in the gym?
Here. Yeah.
Are those Peloton? Asports. No, there's bikes next to it. Asports. Yeah. We're getting rid of them.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, oops. You know, like that. I mean, that moment went mega viral and it buried their company. And
that's hilarious.
I think I was like, I think that was right around the time we were looking at them, and I was like, fucking nope.
Yeah.
Like, I bought a Bowflex that has kind of a similar thing where you can do. I don't do the live classes because they're dumb, but like, I just want to get on there and get my shit in. Like, I'm not trying to like, I'll walk on it or whatever. They have this cool stuff where like you can virtually run through different towns, and I do that sometimes. And like the inclination changes. Like you can say like, oh, I want to run for my life from rapist immigrants in France, and like so you can pick like Paris and like run through it. But like that is kind of cool.
Motivation, interesting.
Yeah, they should put a screen behind you and put like some angry guy with a knife, like Allah Akbar, and you're just like running on your Peloton that way.
All right.
Yeah. Nathan says, speaking of church, I've converted from Judaism and I'm getting baptized on Sunday. If I get some good vibes, I'd appreciate it. Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, good vibes. A friend of mine is I don't know what you call him, an ethnic Jew, and he has started coming to our church. And
I love that.
Yeah, like I don't care that he's converting. I just noticed that, you know, he's recently come back to the church.
Right.
And he
So that would
has
make
not been
him
practicing.
A Messianic Jew in that case. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to my boy Adam. He's been going back to church ever since the Charlie Kirk stuff too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, go to church, people. It's good. Like find the right one, you know.
Yeah.
Find a good one. One without no gay pastors, no transgender pastors. Yeah.
Somebody in chat asked, how is Peloton woke, Jeremy? I literally just played the clip. Like they got butthurt that RFK Jr. was on a podcast, so they pulled their ads.
Yeah. And like I said, there was a whole time where they were like not okay with MAGA related usernames.
Yes.
Like you would get your username banned. Like they have a political agenda. You know, do they need to? No. But do all tech companies for some reason decide they have to? Sure.
Yes. Yeah, there's Peloton is blocking Stop the Steal hashtag, which that part I would maybe be fine with. Because that's
their
like
prerogative, you know?
Yeah. But they were definitely messing with MAGA, which is dumb because like right wingers are more fit. Like they're more in their fitness girl era.
That's true.
Than anybody on the left. Like I'm not saying there aren't healthy people on the left, but
Yeah.
It's not really like, remember when they said like working out is white supremacist
They
coded?
did, yes.
Like that was an article that I don't remember who ran it, Variety, or it was like a legitimate, it was a big news outlet that ran that shit.
It was outlet for sure.
Yeah, gym culture is white supremacist coded. It's like, oh my god. Like the other thing I wanted to talk about here, so now the DHS has banned naturalization from 17 countries. Those affected: Afghanistan, Burma, Chad, Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea. I don't know what does that even mean? Like,
that's just what it's called.
It's called Equatorial Guinea, because I think of New Guinea or Guinea. Okay. Haiti, Iran, Libya, Somalia, based, Sudan, Yemen, Burundi, Cuba, Laos, Sierra Leone, Togo, Turkmenistan, and Venezuela. Not on that list. Yeah, not on that list, surprisingly. Pakistan, Iran is on there. Okay.
Right.
Iran, Afghanistan. I'd like to see Syria on that list. They're not on the list. A lot of terrorists come from there. What do you make of this? It's just a hold. So, I mean, I don't. I love it.
I know everyone's shocked. I think the problem with our immigration system is that we just have this. For some reason, the narrative has become America owes it to everyone to let anyone in at any time, and that's not beneficial to any city or state that has to absorb a large number of illegal, legal, or
big Muslim got her.
Yeah, big Muslim. No, she's actually not frozen. That is a glitch in her recent Pentagon programming. Yeah.
No, the Pentagon doesn't care about this.
Somebody said the word and she was activated.
Or something. No, the thing is, like, I like that this is action. I'm waiting for this to become the new Muslim ban. Like, Trump is evil and doing whatever.
But I want a Muslim ban.
Yeah,
I do too. Yeah,
my Christmas list.
Please put a Muslim ban. Get the Muslims out of here. I don't want to bring any in here. No.
I need reform to our legal immigration systems, and having moratoriums or holds on naturalization is part of that. Like, it's not like your right to become an American citizen if you are on this planet anywhere. It's something that we could use to our benefit, but generally is a broken system. So I'm glad they're doing something to reform.
Well, I mean, this is the kind of shit that makes me sick. This is an important message from the Minneapolis Police Department. Okay. This is brand new, posted late yesterday. This is not AI.
waa fahanay Soomaa arinta kale ku soo xigta waxay tahay hadii qof aad u maleynaysid inuu aad hubin inuu yahay dawladda inuu ka soco sida
fucking no, get out of my country.
Yeah, I love our native land. Do you guys want English to be the official language of America?
Yes, of course. It is,
I don't
isn't
understand
it?
why we don't do that.
I thought Trump could do that.
Language.
We don't have one. Yeah.
Yeah, I just...
Canada has like French and English. We're just like hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's like when we see, Michigan cops speaking Arabic and having no.
Yep.
That just like, no, I don't want it. Nobody wants it.
Nope.
Fuck this.
Yep.
Like there is no scenario where I want my police talking Somalian gibberish.
Yeah. No,
I don't
thanks.
want fucking my police in Michigan talking Arabic and taking prayer rug breaks.
Exactly.
I don't care. I don't want fucking towel heads in Congress.
Yep.
Like I know we're in a new era. Like
Let's
this
go.
is like,
I love this energy.
is anybody legitimately confused on why Nick Fuentes is on a generational run right now? Like his fame cannot be denied. And it's not because he suddenly got better at what he did. It's because the entire political window has shifted.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's going on Crowder. Like, no disrespect to Steven. He has a huge Crowder platform. But like, dude, Crowder's not platforming him. He's platforming Crowder. Like, that's how popular he is right now. Like, and it's not because suddenly people are like, oh, I'm more cool with nationalism. Like, or would it be populism? I want to be careful of the word I use. Like, I have never felt more strongly about like America's for Americans. Now, I don't know what that makes me. I know the media would say that makes me a Nazi, but like, I mean, your words don't hurt me anymore.
Nazi, actually, because Nazi has like a whole other political philosophy that involves more than just being like for our country.
I think. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No, you.
I was just gonna say, for me, my thing is America was founded as a Christian nation, and we need to stay a Christian nation, or we won't succeed. That's the big thing for me when it comes to immigration.
You're a Christian nationalist, right?
Essentially, yeah. I don't want to be bringing in people who are Muslims into this country. We need to stay a Christian nation, and I think that should also apply to immigrations. Like, biblically speaking, whenever God told them to take people in, it was like they had to follow their customs. They couldn't bring in the pagans. You know what I mean?
Right.
So in this case,
People
don't bring
forget
in
that.
Muslims.
Isn't it funny?
I know they forget that, but
I triggered the hell out of Melanie. I had like 7 clips on Tuesday of I had the trans pastor.
Yep.
I had a big booty, titties out pastor.
Female pastor, yeah.
Female pastor.
Pastor.
Yeah.
Use this term loosely, I see. Okay.
And then I had another woke church that had their baby Jesus in zip ties, and they had the Roman soldiers as ICE agents.
Yeah.
But it's like, a Protestant, like, yeah, I think maybe Christian nationalism is something I'm pretty comfortable. I'd have to learn more about it. But
I think people are scared because like getting labeled a Christian nationalist can like have all kinds of other implications. But
yeah, I'm not trying to be like linked to any terror groups or anything.
Right. But some are like white people, everything about, it's all about white Christians. And to me, I don't care about the race of people as long as they're Christians, right? That's
That's kind of how I am too, I think.
I don't mind if America stays a white majority country. I mean, we are not a global majority, no matter what the media would have you believe. So like that stuff doesn't even bother me that much, but I understand where like for some people it could hurt their careers or, like potentially make them be labeled with groups that they're not trying to be affiliated with. What bothers me about the way we talk about immigration in our country right now is that it is all about like, but we must help them and we owe these other people whatever. Meanwhile, we give tons of foreign aid out. So I don't understand. Like, are we helping them at home or are we just saying abandon?
What's wrong with Somalia? We give them tons of money. Why don't you stay there?
A nation isn't just like, a bunch of people who live in the same place. A nation has a cultural identity. It has a shared belief system. It has morals and ethics that come with it. And so when we talk about like cities like Dearborn, for example, that have changed dramatically because of immigration, it's in part because we have gone away from like ye old Ellis Island and people coming over and being like, yeah, I might have like some customs I bring with me, but generally I'm here to become an American and acclimate and be a part of that. Like instead it's like, well, we want to live the culture and the ethical lifestyle of where we were before, but we just want some of the economic benefits of being in America. Like that's not, to me, what the full functional purpose of immigration should be if it's to benefit the country.
Couple of chat. Jessup says, English is our official language as of March 1st, 2020. Yeah, I feel like I thought I remembered an executive order about that.
I could be wrong, but for a long time we didn't have a English,
I think he's
federally recognized official language.
Yeah, I think he signed an EO, but it has to be like voted on or something like that. So I'll let you research that.
I'll double check. Yeah.
And then I think this is meant as a compliment to Hannah Claire saying, "Where would this show be without our Tard Wrangler?" And I'm like, I think that's totally true.
She is the Tard Wrangler.
Yeah, totally true. That doesn't insult me at all.
So weird.
I love it.
Yeah. Okay. So March 5th, they did designate it as the official language through a presidential action.
Okay.
Oh.
So maybe it's.
Yeah. So it's in now.
Okay.
I'm
good.
Oh.
Sorry, this is like a long thing because there were
you go to the Pentagon one day and you're back on. You're spreading fake news.
Well, it's just like for years this was the case. Like I remember there were advocacy organizations like that was their sole purpose to advocate to have English as a national language, and they were considered like somewhat right wing and extreme. Meanwhile, they're all like nice, like bookish people. Like it isn't what you think.
Well,
but
it's
like
because
even
wanting
seeing one of
English,
that,
wanting
Yeah,
English
go
is coded as saying this country's only for white people. That even though it's not. Like, look, if you come here, well, I don't want any more people coming here. But if you're here and you're here legally and you can speak English fluently, I'm probably okay with it. I've accepted you being here. The idea
other
that I have to
countries
have
a language
translated.
standard for
Yes.
their migration. Like Germany does. This is not like a crazy thing. It's
Yeah.
just that America's not allowed to do it.
Well, yeah, because it's racist. I don't like. I definitely want. I do not celebrate America because white people becoming a minority in America. I happen to think that's not a good thing, and the ADL can quote me on that. I don't care. Like I don't think that. I certainly would say it's not inherently a good thing. It's not inherently something to be celebrated. And so I think that, I'll take all the Germans that want to escape that, all the people from France and whatever who want to escape their Muslim overlords, like they can come to this country. But like, I think I'm good on third world brown people who want to bring their third world, I did a video on it yesterday, didn't do so good, but like did you see that they have like a trash river now in the UK? Just like they have, and I showed all these videos of Pakistanis throwing their garbage in the river. It's like, nah, I don't want that. I'm cool with that not coming to America.
Right.
And like, I'm not saying that, I'm sure white people cause more pollution worldwide than anybody or have over the past number of years. But like, remember all the street shitters in Canada? And they were like, you're not allowed to report on that. And people in Canada were like, yo, here's a video of an Indian guy taking a dump at the gas station outside when there's a bathroom right there. And they're pooping on the beaches. And like, people are like, whoa, you can't talk about that. It's like, well, they're not here to become, they came here for a better life, but they aren't here to improve themselves. They're just here to bring their garbage way of life along with them. And certainly some assimilate. Certainly.
Yeah, for sure. And there are all kinds of people who like migrate legally and have good intentions, whatever else.
Yes.
It's hard to be in the crosshairs of a broken system, but ultimately, I don't know that we should just continue on the way we have. That's obviously illegal migration has gotten a lot of airtime, but some of it is legal migration as well. Like it's not a fully it's not an optimal system for America right now. And unfortunately, like there are going to be hard cuts in that. And maybe if America can get back into a strong position, then it would be different. But I've always been for an immigration moratorium. Yeah,
chat said name one first world country that's non-white besides Japan. I mean, South Korea, maybe. I don't know. If you say that's not Asian, then I couldn't. But that's racist. David Dorr said, I'd be okay keeping all the illegal Mexicans in exchange for removing all the Muslims. Yeah.
Yeah,
don't lower your standards.
I'm with you though. Like, I mean, we need to get rid of
leave.
all illegals, but I'm just saying, out of the two, the Mexicans are the lesser of the two evil, because I mean, most of them are Catholic at least.
Yep.
But
yeah.
Yeah.
Then there's Rubber Toe says, quote, Charlie was my best friend. Not only let me spend the next 3 months, actually it's almost 4 months now, destroying the credibility, financial stability, and legacy of everything he spent his life creating and left behind. And what a good friend. We can actually move to that because that's heating up now. Now we have a debate. I don't know. Candace is flip-flopping about whether or not she wants to do it. There's some stuff there, but like, here's the thing. I think that Turning Point tried to ignore it for as long as they could, but it just was never stopping. I mean, we are literally 4 months, like the 4-month anniversary of Charlie Kirk's assassination is in 6 days. And Candace Owens has produced an episode full of lies and pure speculation and conjecture every one of those days, weekdays, since then. And now she's started to really get reckless. And, she's openly calling for people to, demand refunds for money they've donated to TPUSA, all this stuff. So TPUSA really basically just had to come and say, hey, fine, we'll debate you. And she agreed, which I thought was really brave because, Candace Owens, has this is my opinion, but this is the opinion of somebody who isn't a retard, okay? Candace Owens has explicitly implied that TPUSA is somehow involved in Charlie Kirk's assassination.
Right, yeah.
If she really believed that, why would she want to be in the same room with these people? That seems dangerous and reckless.
That's true.
But before we get to that, St. Nick brought me something.
Oh.
It is a German Shepherd Advent Calendar for 2025, and today we are going to open the first spot. Let's see what's in here.
This is so cute.
Now, I don't know how
Does he
St.
look
Nick
like
knew.
Huck?
I don't know yet. I haven't opened one yet.
Wait, it's giving you. I thought it was like for dog treats, and you're about to feed Huck.
No, these appear to be German Shepherd ornaments.
Oh, how cute!
Let's see. I don't know if I can. Now, I will point out these look clearly AI, but I kind of gave my wife some shit yesterday. She bought an AI like German Shepherd mat for outside. I was like, I'm gonna need you to throw that away. But she didn't know. She doesn't know.
Right.
Let's
So
see.
many artists are gonna lose their jobs to AI. You need to. Put
That's why I said she did it. I said you have to get rid of that.
But I think people don't know. Like
Yeah,
we
she
talked
didn't
about this
know.
with like
Yeah.
the TJ Maxx Marshalls crowd. Like they're like, this is cute. They're not examining it for the details.
You have to have
those
the
ornaments
eye
are
for
going
it.
on the tree behind you, I assume.
Of course. Let's see. This one, see what's crazy is like day 2 has just, there's no like rhyme. Now there's 3 ornaments in here. And they're also little German Shepherds. They will all go on the tree once I get, I don't know how St. Nick knew that I was going to be at the hospital tomorrow, but somehow St. Nick knew. St. Nick also brought me a light for my barbecue tongs because I had been complaining that I can't see when I'm grilling at night and I was burning my steaks. And also, St. Nick brought me the Lego Advent Calendar, which I get every year.
Oh, how fun!
So that's always, it looks like there's an RC car in there. There's Santa.
Is it like different things, or do they add up to one like display?
They're different things that you can kind of then all put all in.
Okay.
In like a little Christmas display. She's been buying these for me for years, and I've been collecting them. And she's like, I'm gonna stop. I mean, St. Nick said he was gonna stop if I don't play with them. If I don't use them. She's like, St. Nick doesn't. She said that St. Nick told her she's not buying for me to collect. So they're all. Let me find the first day before we get to.
When I was growing up, we had like a plush advent calendar with Velcro, and you'd like put each member of like the nativity scene in. And I didn't know if that was like what Lego was going for. Maybe that's too religious for Lego.
Yeah, it's definitely too religious for Lego. There is a biblical Lego brand though. What are they called? Yeah. Okay, so let's go to the first day. I'm a little behind, but let's go through the day 1. What do we got?
I appreciate it. I love Christmas festivities.
Okay, so this looks like, it's a little polar bear. Let me put them together.
How cute!
But yeah, St. Nick is tonight, and I hope that little nugget Claire is going. Oh, it's actually a Lego guy with a polar bear hat on.
Adorable.
See, that's all the. So you have to put. Oh no!
Oh no, he dropped it.
I caught it, I think.
Okay.
Well, here he is with like his little polar bear hat on.
So
I don't know what that.
cute.
There was some small blue thing that I don't know what it was for, but here it is. What's this? Oh, a popsicle. So he's holding a popsicle, or maybe a shovel. What do we think? Is it? Hey, Hockey. He's got like a little.
Hanging out with other German Shepherds.
Hey, good boy. How was the vet? How were the ladies at the vet? Oh, yeah. Hockey's here.
My animal. I feel very neglected right now.
Were the ladies at the vet nice to you?
Aww.
Does he like going to the vet?
He likes the ladies there, but he doesn't like he doesn't mind it. They just have a slippery floor that he doesn't like.
I respect that. Safety first.
Yeah, so here comes Onyx. She won't come on camera though. Hey, Bean!
The black cat now?
The black one is here. Yeah, she had to come check on Huck because I think my wife let him in the base. We have a door into the basement, so she probably let him in down here.
I want Ruby to come on camera. I feel like she's so elusive.
Onyx has never been on camera. Ruby will sometimes, but
so Onyx is the one that's never made an appearance.
Onyx is the black one. She won't come in this area because this is Huck's den. So she'll like come right, like if I had my old camera, I could just turn it, but this one's like more difficult to do. So anyway, we had this. So now I guess TPUSA has come out to say, we will debate Candace Owens in person. Now there is some question, they gave a date and then suddenly she couldn't make that date. And she said she couldn't get childcare, which I don't know.
Come on.
I know
she's with her,
I understand, but they gave her. It was
I don't know if I'm buying it.
It was 2 weeks out. I don't believe that. I mean, I would understand.
Buying it.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
She's got all the money that she has. Like, she could get something situated. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, look, she's been demanding this. If she hadn't been demanding this for the last 3 months, then I might say, hey, it's different. But she's been like demanding TPUSA answer all of her questions. So they said, okay, we'll answer all your questions. We'll fly you out and do this. And then she's like, oh, what? I can't get daycare.
Child care.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's worth $150 million.
Yeah.
Like, give me a break. You could fly a private jet out there and bring your kids with you.
Exactly.
Like, I don't buy, oh no, bad news. Compound Pharmacy, his ear infection is back. Oh no.
Oh no.
Damn it. It took so long to get rid of.
My dog, she's prone to ear infections and it takes so long to get rid of those things.
Yeah, it just sucks for him. And it is also a total pain in the ass. Like, I got to put the drops in, clean it, put the drops in, clean it again. But we probably needed, they probably needed to keep the medicine a little bit longer. And we ran out and they're like, he should be good. And then I had a feeling that he didn't have it long enough. But anyway, okay. What are your thoughts on, if, first of all, people are like, well, TPUSA shouldn't have acknowledged her. I think at this point they had no choice. She was like openly telling people to like charge back their donations to them. Like,
wow.
At this point now they have to, because she's damaging their brand.
Yeah.
Do you think? Go ahead.
Well, and there are events coming up. They just announced that Vice President JD Vance is going to be there. Like,
we're going to be there.
They don't want.
Oh, did you guys know this? Oh, I told you already privately, but like we hit our funding goal because of we had a couple of really generous Jewish donors, and so we have
hit. You mentioned that. That's so weird.
They weren't Jewish, but like one of them is Canadian, and the other one is wants to be anonymous, but I know is in fact not Jewish. But I just know how people will say, like, they will say, like we had one person cover enough for the whole thing. One person.
That's crazy.
Amazing.
That's so generous.
Yeah.
So amazing.
And then like their only ask is that everything we raised above and beyond that we would donate. And so we're going to donate it to Toys for Tots, which is a good charity run by the Marines, I believe, or the Navy. The Marines, I think the Marines. And I've often donated to them. So we have I think we have many thousands of dollars to donate to them before the end of the year.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah. So they didn't want any credit. They didn't want anything. So I'll
thank
honor
you
that.
anyway. You don't want credit.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so that's why I stopped asking for donations. At this point, if you're going to donate to anything, maybe consider a charity. Yeah, Toys for Tots is a great charity. They're like AAA plus rated. 100% of the money that you donate to them goes to the kids, and it helps kids in need at Christmas time have a special day. So it's a good charity.
I like the way that worked out. That's so cool.
It worked out great. I like the way it worked out too, because I was worried about, well, plus your ass. By the way, did you do your homework? You have until tomorrow.
Oh, don't worry. It's happening. I'll be there. Jeremy is so worried I'm not going to show up. Of course I'm going to show up.
No, listen, the truth is, if you're not going to be there, I got to find another blonde girl to put in that hotel room. That's non-refundable.
No one has anyone.
Yeah, that's true. No, but remember, you have to fill that thing out I told you about. Okay. Anyway, we'll be there. What I've decided to put on the posters and stuff is because I haven't been able to really. Luke kind of already had his own stuff going on, so I'm not going to put him on the posters, but I'm sure we'll see him. I'm sure he'll be hard to get rid of. But so it's just us on the posters, and we're gonna have fun. And Hannah Claire's working on setting up interviews. For AmFest, I've started to get emails from people who want to come on the show. I think Russell Brand's almost. I texted him, and I think he'll be a go. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, what do you think about this? I just want this all over by Christmas. But what do you think about this debate? Do you think I have my own feelings on debates? But go ahead.
Obviously, there's like people 2 weeks notice, childcare, whatever, like setting that aside. In some ways, this feels like my flashbacks to when she and Candace and Ben Shapiro were beefing. And then there was this like, we're going to debate, except then it was like Jerry Boring had to step in because Ben was offline for religious reasons. And then
she's like, he's ducking. And then so when she rescheduled,
she was like, you know that I can't do that because I'm abroad, or like, it was like, first off, like, I think part of it is like everyone benefits if they fight on the internet. There's so much engagement, but surely everybody has like a booker and a scheduler who could like exchange some feisty emails and get this set up if we really wanted it to happen. In some ways, it seems like both party benefits because they can be like, well, I said I could, but they offered this unreasonable thing and they asked for this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it almost feels like neither side is acting in good faith. I don't want to like say, like, I'm not like, I don't have a dog in this fight, but like, surely this could be worked out if everyone wanted it to be.
I just don't trust Candace Owens. I think she's a snake. If you look at absolutely everyone she's been in close proximity with, a huge chunk of them, she turns on them. It's like, look what happened with Steven Crowder, all of this stuff with Daily Wire, now with like Turning Point. She turns on, if you're close to her, watch your back because she's a snake. That's my interpretation.
You ever, there's that saying, like, if you ever met somebody, it's like, who walks around all day and says, you think everyone smells like shit, but you're supposed to check your shoe.
Yeah.
Like, she turned on Turning Point. She started there. She turned on Daily Wire. She turned on Steven Crowder.
Yep.
She turned on, like, I just think, there's probably a reason why she's beefing with everybody. And it can't be that she's just so perfect and everyone else is so bad. Like, that's not that. I'm not saying she's, wrong. I'm not 100% of the time. I'm sure Ben Shapiro is a huge douche to work for. But I'm just saying there's a pattern here. And it's generally somebody who's never looking inward.
She gives me that angry black woman thing that she seems to be against. Like, that's her. It's her. I don't like her. I just don't.
Yeah, I like her cult. Jeremy's twisting everything. No, I'm not. That's literally everything. I'm sorry, cry more. Like, I no longer, if people are like totally indoctrinated into that cult, I'm fine with you taking a break from watching me and then coming back when you wake up. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm right, you're wrong. And I've been right about this since fucking day one. You can go back and look at my X feed, and I said, I will be proven right about this. She's proved absolutely nothing, and her only mission has been to smear/take down TPUSA. I've been proven right. Day fucking one. Now she's out on X telling people, cancel your AmFest trip and to refund your donations. Fucking why? I thought you cared about finding the truth. When did finding the truth become about that? So
I think the only reason why she has these Sims is because she learned that she could play into like the Groyper crowd essentially.
Correct.
And that's where
Yeah.
she's doing all of this like drama tubing stuff, but she's adding Jews bad to it. So she's getting the Jews bad people on her side because they just like that she's parroting what they want to hear. And that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. My God, Jeremy's a TPUSA cult member. Again, okay, sure. What like I'm not going to reason with retards anymore.
Right.
Like, I have been critical, and it's like people are like, "Oh, Jeremy's, a Jew shill." It's like, dude, I have been openly critical of Israel multiple times. It's like these people live in an alternate reality where they don't actually, I'll use their number one.
Like, if this was supposed to happen, like, let's make it happen. Because if you're a Candace Owens fan, like if you think the work that she's been doing is valuable, if you want to see these questions, like, okay, that's like, do it. That's great. Do we need to have like a third party? Is there a date that does work for Candace? Like, again, I know this is like a broken record at this point.
She doesn't want to go in person. That's what this is. She's like, oh, I can do it digitally. Yeah, where you can. No, I want her to sit across the table. That's not what Charlie Kirk would do.
Nashville? Like, doesn't she live in Tennessee? I'm not trying to dox her like at all, but like
she's openly about living. Well, she lives in Tennessee or maybe in England. I don't know. She married some foreigner too.
Oh, she did.
Couldn't she couldn't they go to her? So
of
like,
course, I'm sure they could, and I'm sure
that
they
would
would
make it a little bit easier with childcare. I actually totally sympathize with that side of it, but like, Turning Point doesn't have to demand that she comes to them.
Right.
Also, like, Theo Vaughn could moderate it. I'm just kidding. I don't want to drag sweet Theo Vaughn into this, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are other options here. Everyone is just like fight. Like, it just to me seems like it's more about being able to say like, well, we offered, and I like that just annoys me with both sides. And I understand. Like,
you're right.
Like, it's not that
I do think TPUSA's offer is in good faith though. Like, I think I think they absolutely will have her on. Like, there's no doubt in my mind.
I just like, where are we going? And I know I said this a long time ago. Like, you cannot deny that Candace Owens has really developed a very serious audience. She's obviously
she's huge.
She has figured out how to be critical of all kinds of things in a way that the YouTube algorithm responds to, and she's able to grow a business. Like, there's no denying the success. Obviously, we question the morality behind what she's doing. We question the credibility and things like that. But I just like, to a certain extent, if it's going to just be a battle on X of everyone being like, no, you're being unreasonable, then you'll never get the debate. And I think the debate is the thing we actually all want to see. Like, settle it. Throw your verbal punches and let's get this over with.
Yes, I 100% agree with that. And by the way, if TPUSA backs out here, that looks bad too. Like, if they start putting like some sort of unreasonable demands on her, I won't support that either, because I just want this over with so people on the right can get back to our real enemy. I tweeted this out and I meant it. Like, right now, Candace Owens is acting no different than CNN. Like, she is wholly dedicated to damaging the right. And
she is.
I will treat her as the same until such a point in which she proves that this was anything but a jilted lover, cringe, anti-TPUSA thing. Like, it's been 14 weeks, 14 consecutive weeks. She has proved nothing. 90 episodes. She has proved nothing. So, can we, again, I don't care about, I never insulted her or criticized her when she was doing her Baldoni shit. I never did that when she was doing her Britney Spears stuff. I'm doing that now because she's hurting the right.
Yeah,
and I can't put a video out. Like, people are like, Jeremy, stop talking about Candace Owens. Fuck, I would love nothing more. But it's #1 trending every day on X. It's every fucking video that I get, recommended. Nobody gives a shit about any. I did a video about Pajit's ruining our waterways. No one cares. Like, I wish people would move on.
Yeah. And in some ways, like, I don't know if her audience would like it, but like, she has built such a platform for herself. I would like it if Candace like talked about some of the stuff that's going on. And I don't watch her content enough to know, like, maybe she is doing videos on Tim Waltz's like crazy Minnesota scandal. But
she isn't,
it does seem like well, I mean, like I said, I just don't watch her content enough to know. I don't want to like pull another English as the official language moment. I only get one mistake a day on this show, I'm sure. But like she has something going there that like could leverage a lot of really interesting topics, and maybe you have to stick with what you're doing because that's what your audience wants. But there are so many things that are going to not get the coverage they should because we're all focused on fighting, and that includes like Candace v. Turning Point, and also mainstream media v. Trump administration. Like everyone is fighting. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to be like a Home for the Holidays kids where I'm like, everyone just get along. Yeah. No one's ever going to always get along. But they have all of these independent creators have so much value because they have cultivated an audience that will show up. They can give airtime to important topics. And I feel like it feels like a missed opportunity to me, I guess.
I'll say this. Like, I think this week will be like, I just want the debate to happen so we can all move on. Like, in my experience, debates do nothing. If they even do debate, Candace Owens crowd will just say Candace was right, and people who are fans of TPUSA will just say TPUSA was right. Candace will make 0 concessions, and TPUSA will make 0 concessions. That is every debate I've ever watched ever. They're great for entertainment. If you want to watch Candace Owens' debate style, go watch her debate Blair White. It's a fucking train wreck. So if her entire debate tactic is, well, this just feels weird, or, you know, why don't you release the footage? She'll ask a bunch of questions that TPUSA legally can't answer, and she'll take that as proof that she's right. It's like, why have they released a 4K footage of Charlie's neck getting exploded? It's like, dude, it's a part of a criminal investment. Well, yeah, these people don't care. But like, you know what? That footage probably will come out during the trial. But TPUSA can't release it, and they know that. But they're like, well, why don't you release it? Oh, well, that's proof that we're right. It's like, I already know how this debate's going to go. I have very little interest. If it weren't my job to be on top of this stuff, I wouldn't even watch it.
Yeah.
Mitchell Ryan says, I just bought myself maple cream coffee brand coffee. Can't wait to try it. You're going to love it. Oh. It's really good. We're making it a year-round flavor, too. So we designed a new bag for it, and it sells so well that it's going to be year-round.
How's your Kona stocking stuffer gift box
everything's selling a little slower this year because I think people, you know, they're tightening the purse strings a little bit, but that we planned for that, and I only made 500 of them. So I think we'll basically sell through everything in the next 2 weeks.
That's the one I care about because I was the one who said the stocking.
Yeah, it's selling well.
True business lady, you know.
Nothing sells better than the advent calendar, and we made it even better this year. Like, people don't know that, like, it's very well made. Like, it's thick, beefy, and like it's all new stuff for this year. And there's twice as much product as there was last year. And same price, and you can save 10% with promo code HOLIDAY10. Lee says, why are we allowed to question everything except Candace? Well, that's a great question. I would love that. I would love to know that too. Again, it's been 14 weeks. I think it's time to shit or get off the pot. Now, the advertiser in me or the content creator in me is like, well, why would she stop? It was like when everyone's like, Jeremy, stop with the Brie Larson videos. I'm like, dude, every time I upload one, it gets 500,000 views. I'm not stopping. Like,
yeah, right.
So there's some part of me that has to concede, like, man, that's a gravy train with biscuit wheels. I mean, I'm not trying to, you know, I definitely did the same thing. You know,
yeah,
with Susie Lou or with Last of Us.
The difference here in this situation is that Brie Larson wasn't your friend who trusted you.
Right. And I'm not trying to destroy her legacy.
Exactly.
I'm memeing on her.
Yeah.
I do want to give a quick pause for Morgan & Morgan, the sponsor of the show. We're really thankful for their support. So let me run that real quick and then talk about something else. An accident or injured in any way, you should know how to protect your rights. That's why I'm so glad to have this video sponsor Morgan & Morgan. When you're seriously hurt, your injury could be worth millions of dollars. Morgan & Morgan doesn't settle for lowball offers. Just in the past couple of months, Morgan & Morgan saw verdicts of $12 million in Florida, 34 times the highest insurance offer, $26 million in Philadelphia, 40 times the highest insurance offer, and $6.8 million in New York, 25 times the highest insurance offer. Their fee is absolutely free unless you win. Fighting big companies takes a big law firm. Morgan & Morgan are ready to take on insurance companies of all sizes. Morgan & Morgan has modernized the injury law process so you can submit a claim and communicate with your legal team all from your smartphone. And remember, size matters. Morgan & Morgan is big. They're America's largest injury law firm. That means they have the resources to fight to get you the best results, and they're capable of spending millions on a case to see it through. Did you know you can start a claim with America's largest injury law firm in just one click? It's so easy. You can start your claim now with Morgan & Morgan at www.forthepeople.com/quartering or click the link in the description down below. All right. I wanted to give you guys a chance to let the people know where they can find your content, what you guys got going on. Today's a little bit shorter. This whole week's been a little bit shorter for me because it's super busy. Next week, we'll be back to kind of like the regular length streams. I will have a stream for you guys tomorrow, even though I'll be busy. In fact, I may actually be home to do it because, well, somebody's got to let the dogs out anyway. So
that's how much Jeremy loves you guys. He's got tons of personal stuff, and he is still going to show up.
Yeah, for Lone Wolf Cast. But remember, it's an hour earlier. So that's at 1 Eastern on Fridays. So yeah, I'll probably be here for Lone Wolf Cast. But go on, let the people know where they can find your stuff. You got a Pentagon video coming out, Hannah Claire, right?
I do. I'm in the final phases of editing some Pentagon content. It'll all go up on my YouTube and Rumble channels. It'll be in both places. So if you are a Rumble exclusive, it'll be there. Don't worry. If you're on YouTube, it'll be there as well. I'm Hannah Claire B in both places. It'll also, I'll post some, my plan is to post some teasers on X. X is sometimes weird about posting. It doesn't always like it when I post full-length videos. So you guys can follow me on X. I'm also Hannah Claire B there. I have a compilation of interviews of various officials there. So I'm happy to share with you what I did this week at the Pentagon. Of course, I missed you all. I'm happy to be back. I'll be back on Monday as long as Jeremy has not let me go for not decorating my set. I'll tell you what. Will be decorated Monday.
Your ass better fill out that paperwork tonight too.
Guys, I'm in trouble on all fronts. Don't even worry about it. I'm Hannah Claire B on Rumble, on YouTube, on X. Find me there in case Jeremy fires me. Melanie, where can they find you?
All right, you guys can find me at Bible Time with Melanie Mack, where I've got Bible verse of the day every day, and I've got another project dropping sometime early next week. I was going to do that Friday, but it's a lot. So yeah, and then you guys can also find me on my gaming streams at Melanie Mack. I'm finishing up Chronos: The New Dawn, which is super fun. I dismantled BLM in that game. It's been great.
What?
Yeah.
Chat knows.
Yeah, you'll have to tune in to find out. And I'm going to send you all over to Viva Fry right now, see what he's up to. And I'll be back tomorrow for Lone Wolf Cast. And so I hope to see you then. And we'll see you guys. Oh, I already did it. All right, there we go. Bye, all.
Bye.
Bye.